What if everything you've been told about cats is backwards? What if humans didn't domesticate cats? What if cats domesticated us? It sounds ridiculous. After all, humans built the houses. Humans provided the food. Humans created entire civilizations. So how could a small furry predator possibly domesticate one of the most successful species on Earth? Well, the answer begins over 10,000 years ago, and believe it or not, it might still be happening today. Imagine you're an ancient farmer. You've just started growing crops. Life is finally getting easier. You have food stored for the winter. Everything seems perfect. Until they arrive. Rats. Thousands of them. They sneak into your food supplies. They destroy your harvest. They spread disease. And there isn't much you can do about it. Ancient humans had created a paradise. Not for themselves, but for rodents. And that's when another animal noticed an opportunity. Cats. Unlike dogs, cats weren't looking for friendship. They weren't trying to help humans hunt. They weren't interested in becoming loyal companions. They wanted something much simpler. Food. Wild cats began hanging around human settlements because they were full of rats and mice. For a cat, it was an all-you-can-eat buffet. And for humans, the cats were solving a huge problem. Without realizing it, humans started protecting the very animals that were helping them. It looked like humans were benefiting from cats. But what if cats were the ones getting exactly what they wanted? Free food, safe territory, and eventually, millions of servants. Here's where things get strange. Most domesticated animals changed dramatically after humans took control. Dogs became more obedient, cows became easier to manage, sheep became dependent on humans. But cats? Not really. Modern house cats are surprisingly similar to their wild ancestors. They still hunt. They still ignore commands. They still behave as if they own the place. Scientists have even noticed that cats changed far less than most domesticated animals. It's almost as if they never fully agreed to the deal. Instead of becoming our servants, they convinced us to become theirs. Now think about your own cat. Who decides when it's time to eat? Who decides where it wants to sleep? Who decides when it wants attention? Most cat owners know the answer. The cat does. In fact, researchers have discovered something fascinating. Cats develop special vocalizations that work unusually well on humans. Some cat sounds trigger responses that humans find difficult to ignore. Without realizing it, people often react immediately. Food, attention, comfort, protection. Sound familiar? That's exactly what a successful domesticator would want. Over thousands of years, the relationship grew stronger. Humans built larger settlements. Cats stayed close. Humans expanded into cities. Cats followed. Humans crossed continents. Cats came along. Everywhere humans went, cats found a way to benefit, and unlike many domesticated animals, they never had to work very hard for it. No plowing fields, no carrying loads, no guarding villages, just showing up and being useful enough to stay. It was one of the most successful survival strategies in history. Fast forward to today. There are hundreds of millions of pet cats around the world. People spend billions of dollars feeding them, buying them toys, building them beds, creating social media accounts for them. Some cats even have more followers than humans. Think about that. An animal that once wandered near ancient grain stores now receives luxury treatment in modern homes. If that's not success, what is? Of course, cats didn't secretly plan world domination. They weren't plotting in caves thousands of years ago. But evolution doesn't need a plan. It rewards strategies that work. And somehow, cats discovered one of the greatest strategies ever. They got humans to protect them, feed them, love them, and spread them across the entire planet without ever completely giving up their independence. So did humans domesticate cats? Technically, yes, but the full story may be much stranger than that. Because while humans thought they were gaining a useful animal, cats were gaining something even better, an entire species willing to care for them for thousands of years and still today. So the next time your cat ignores you, demands food, or steals your favorite chair, ask yourself one question. Did we domesticate cats? Or did cats domesticate us?